He's either jack me or clap me.
Neon's coming tomorrow. Jesus, dude.
If you're not bringing Iggy Azalea, I don't care to link him. I want to throw that ass on me. I'm going to catch that bitch.
Also, Joe Budden, you're a pussy. Fuck you. Let's link up. You know where I'm at. I got police with me, too.
He didn't go.
He end up on a T-shirt. He's rolling with cops. Let me tell you how me and him went to the NBA YoungBoy concert. And I told him to come light. He booked a private jet. He had 3 off-duty cops bring him from the private jet airport to the YoungBoy show. Nigga, they call the arena. Yo, there's somebody that just landed at the airport. They're getting a police escort. Are y'all expecting this guy? They came to me. It's on stream. They said there's only 2 people that's ever landed at this damn private jet. The nigga is spending wild amount of money. He's coming with mad police, and then he's coming with 8 security guards that are armed.
I do want to say I'm rooting for Glasses Malone to get all the Crips together to beat up Homeboy. I am sorry, because I think that's who she was talking to in the song.
Yeah. I didn't know at first.
He was talking to little fuckity fuck.
Who else is doing?
Joe Budden, too.
Joe Budden? I heard that.
You all right?
Joe Budden is not bad in New York. Don't cheat.
All right, I hear
Joe Budden? Oh, God, he's not bad in New York.
Joe's not valid?
Oh, God, he's not.
No.
I looked into it. She was directly talking to him.
Oh, no shit.
Because he said some wild shit.
Yeah, he said a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, really? Wild shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then there was some back and forth after she put the song out. And I like Glasses Malone saying what he said, and hopefully he meant it.
So if y'all are saying y'all gonna do something to him, you do it. Don't tell somebody else to get their head knocked off. Because here's the thing too, I think gangsters keep thinking that, they could just bully everybody else. I'm gonna be honest with you, whoever Glasses is talking to, you're probably gonna get your head knocked off messing with Adin. I'm like, yeah. Bro, oh my God. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wherever you think you're gonna see him, if you see him in public, you're probably gonna get your head knocked off.
What's the bag to get you in there?
So I'm not over here thinking like, oh my God, y'all are threatening Adin. No, I'm thinking, why the fuck would you get online and say you're gonna do something to the guy who has a fucking security detail of 12 people with 3 off-duty cops and gets police escort to everywhere? Now they're looking at, if you see Glasses Malone, and I hope y'all understand this.
He didn't even go to Gravedigger Mountain when YoungBoy told him to, so you can't even take him serious.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Budden, I got police with me and I'm in your city. What's good? What do you want to do?
Niggas gonna be scared when you say that.
Yo.
Niggas ain't gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be around there, yeah.
I'm here.
If they see Glasses Malone, the police officers with him, who's now saying, when I see you, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, they're calling the battalion, and if you do something, they'll blow your head off. What are you talking about?
Everybody hates New York.
Wait, is that true or not? Joe, is he valid or not? Joe Budden, is he valid or not?
Always pushing for the doubt, hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Add the numbers, adding zeros to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.
Salute to the gang, man. Salute to the Ville. Drop a like, drop a comment. I've been telling y'all, gang, this is what happens. This is what happens when a little white, and I'm not going to go Jewish because I don't want to get canceled, you dig? But this is what happens when a little white kid, from the suburbs, with mommy and daddy, get out and try to exploit the culture and get to say whatever the hell they want, and they go get police escort, so that they don't get to face the consequences. See, but here's the thing, Akademiks. No amount of police, see, at some point, these guys are going to get got. Because you have to, like I told y'all before, for every action, there's a reaction. Even Tekashi 6ix9ine ran out of security time. Even Tekashi 6ix9ine got clipped up several times. And it's only a matter of time. Because that energy that you send out, eventually, that energy spins right back around and comes right back and bites you in the ass. then you get to see the influence that Adin has over these little kids. Like, yo, they were by tracks. They were in Manhattan. They weren't in the hood. They weren't in off of 183rd in the Bronx. They weren't in Brooklyn. They were not in the 5 boroughs. They were in Manhattan, gang. Where the police is at. Of course nobody's gonna go. Anybody that doesn't know New York, of course nobody's gonna go to where the police is at. And half them Johns, they don't even give a shit. Anybody that's been to New York has been to Times Square. Let's just take Times Square for example. For those that have never been to Times Square, listen, I'm gonna break it down for you. You could walk from one side of Times Square. I'm talking about the main part where the ball drops. You could walk through this main part on either side. I think there's about what, like 2-3 crosswalks that you gotta go by, right? And those 2-3 crosswalks, you will see a cop or 2-3 cops standing there. And sometimes you'll see motherfuckers with AKs and all of that. Alright? And then you sit there and you like, you got one guy here on one corner, and right across the street, you got another guy on another corner, and it smelled like gas, bro. And don't let it go over your head. When I say it smelled like gas, it smelled like gas. And they walking by the cops and they don't give a fuck. I couldn't even tell you. I think I got stopped like 2-3 times all the time by D-Tex just from being out of state. NYPD traffic stop, never. I've seen them give out more parking tickets than I have been in a traffic stop. One thing about YNs, one thing about OGs, right, that you got to understand, because you're not from the streets neither. So let me make you understand something. See, they don't give a fuck about the cops. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. The same way that you will sit there and you will wait, you will sit there and get the disrespect and be silent on it, right? You said this act on one of your streams. You will be silent and then you'll double back and you'll spin the block like 5 years later. You'll wait. You got patience. So do the streets, gang. Ask Tekashi. Y'all gonna get one of these white boys clipped. Just because he has a black friend in Cuffem, and Cuffem is no gangster himself. His daddy was, but he's no gangster himself. And we got to get in tune with this guy, because all I see, like I told one of the people in the chat, Becca, like, yo, once you go through this rabbit hole, it just spins off to a multiverse of weirdos. A multiverse of weirdos, and they all attached to the same people. They all hang around in the same crowds. They all fuck the same bitches. Adin Ross just went to New York and called out Joe Budden, thinking it was a flex, and said, I got the police with me. Where in this culture have we ever sat here and been like, yo, that's hip-hop, or, you know what I'm saying, hey, yo, that's how things are supposed to go down. So you get to talk all the shit about the culture. You get to talk all this shit down on people of color. And let's just call it what it is. That's what it is. We can sit here, we could pretend and be like, oh, no, he hangs out with a lot of black people. He goes to NBA Youngboy concerts. So that automatically makes him not, racist. But it sure as hell makes him prejudiced. When he sits there and talks down on people, he don't talk down on on people of his own skin color the same way. Y'all hanging out with people that are running over people, which and that's a specific situation, but those type of people that will sit there and literally call you a nigga to your face with the hard R and not blink twice because they look down on you. And let's not play. While we sit there and invite them to the cookout, they'll never invite us to the family functions. They'll never invite us to, ham hock dinner, whatever the hell they eat. We are entertainment for them. When are you guys gonna understand that? When y'all saw on the other Litty Reacts, when I was sitting here literally showcasing y'all, when Cuffem was sitting there handing NBA young boys homies like styrofoam cups and was sitting there trolling them to their face, and they too stupid to understand what was going on. Because nobody stand on business. Everybody sit here and talk behind a camera. Everybody sit here and pop a lot of shit, and then nobody do nothing. Joe Budden may not be the messenger to sit there and deliver a message of co-signing Glasses Malone, but a lot of people are co-signing what Glasses is saying because something needs to get done. Somebody got to get made an example out of. It got to be a streamer. It got to be one of these good kids. Tekashi 6ix9ine was still sleeping on floors, and he was a whole bum-ass nigga from the hood. So, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He get beat up. He's just, what happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine is what happened to any snitch in the street. You just see it on 4K. What needs to happen is all these little trolls that be online, like Adin Ross, alright, finally gets checked for just being a lummy. For just being ignorant by definition. All I see when I see him talking now is a clock winding down, Adin. Tick tock. It's just a clock winding down. You don't violate it, not just Doechii. You violated a lot of black people, bro. You talk down to people. You don't talk to them as they an equal. You know what I'm saying? And you in competition with them. You ain't talk to them as you talk to any of your white friends. You talk down on us. And then you hide behind your friends that have maybe some little pigmentation, but they were raised in the same type of neighborhoods as you. You guys were hanging out in Manhattan. Hanging out with the tracks guy that just crashed out. Over a fucking $10,000 chain. Y'all are visitors to this to this jungle. Y'all are visitors to this culture. Y'all are visitors here. And I don't think y'all understand that until someone makes you understand that. You dig?
Never, always pushing for the doubt. Hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Set the numbers adding zeros to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.